Hello and welcome to Wisdom Forge. How stress is secretly destroying your nervous system, 20 shocking facts. Your nervous system, the stress superhighway. Your nervous system is like the electrical wiring of your body, and stress acts like a power surge that gradually fries the circuits. When you experience stress, your sympathetic nervous system triggers the fight or flight response, flooding your body with adrenaline and cortisol. While this is useful in emergencies, chronic stress means this alarm system never turns off. Over time, this constant state of high alert damages the delicate balance of your nervous system, leading to exhaustion, hypersensitivity to pain, and long-term neurological changes that affect your entire well-being. The brain under attack, shrinking gray matter. Chronic stress physically changes your brain structure. High cortisol levels actually shrink the prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for decision-making and self-control, while enlarging the amygdala, your brain's fear center. This means stressed individuals become more reactive to threats but less capable of rational responses. MRI scans show these changes clearly, explaining why stressed people often feel out of control emotionally. The good news? These changes can be reversed with proper stress management and neuroplasticity exercises. Nerve cells under siege, how stress kills neurons. Stress hormones create a toxic environment for your neurons. Cortisol disrupts the delicate chemical balance nerve cells need to communicate effectively. Over time, this leads to reduced formation of new brain cells, weakened connections between neurons, increased inflammation that damages neural pathways. This neural damage manifests as brain fog, memory problems, and difficulty learning new information. Studies show stressed individuals have significantly lower gray matter density in key brain regions. The vagus nerve, when your calming system fails. Your vagus nerve is the superhighway of your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest counterpart to stress. Chronic stress weakens vagal tone, meaning your body loses its ability to calm itself effectively. Poor vagal function leads to digestive issues, heart rate irregularities, and an inability to recover from stressful events. Simple practices like deep breathing, humming, or cold exposure can help strengthen this crucial nerve. Neurotransmitter chaos, chemical imbalance in your brain. Stress wreaks havoc on your brain's chemical messengers. It depletes serotonin, your feel-good neurotransmitter, disrupts dopamine, motivation and pleasure, and creates glutamate imbalances, linked to anxiety. This chemical chaos explains why chronic stress often leads to depression, anxiety disorders, and emotional instability. Restoring balance requires both reducing stress and supporting neurotransmitter production through proper nutrition and lifestyle changes. The spinal cord stress connection. Your spinal cord isn't just a passive message carrier, it's deeply affected by stress too. Chronic tension leads to compressed vertebrae from muscle tightness, reduced cerebrospinal fluid flow, increased inflammation around nerve roots. This creates a vicious cycle where spinal issues amplify stress signals, and stress worsens spinal health. Many people's chronic back pain actually originates from unmanaged stress rather than physical injury. Nerve damage from head to toe. Prolonged stress can cause peripheral neuropathy, damage to nerves throughout your body. Symptoms include tingling or numbness in hands and feet, increased sensitivity to pain, muscle weakness, poor temperature regulation, This occurs because stress reduces blood flow to extremities and increases inflammatory compounds that damage nerve cells. Early intervention can prevent permanent damage. The sleep-stress nightmare cycle. Stress and poor sleep create a destructive loop. Stress disrupts sleep quality by keeping your nervous system overactive, while sleep deprivation makes your nervous system more sensitive to stress. This leads to reduced REM sleep, critical for emotional processing, more frequent nighttime awakenings, morning fatigue despite enough sleep. Breaking this cycle requires addressing both sleep hygiene and stress management simultaneously. Autonomic nervous system dysfunction. Your autonomic nervous system controls automatic functions like heartbeat, digestion, and breathing. Chronic stress throws this system out of balance, leading to erratic heart rate and blood pressure, digestive problems, temperature regulation issues, breathing pattern disorders. This dysautonomia explains why stressed people often feel like their body is out of control even without obvious illness. Stress-induced neuroinflammation. Chronic stress triggers low-grade inflammation in your nervous system. This neuroinflammation damages the protective myelin sheath around nerves, kills brain cells and memory centers, activates microglia, brain immune cells, excessively. This inflammatory state is now recognized as a key factor in depression, Alzheimer's disease, and other neurological conditions. The gut-brain axis breakdown. Your gut and brain communicate constantly via the gut-brain axis. Stress disrupts this communication by damaging the intestinal lining, leaky gut, altering gut microbiome balance, reducing production of calming neurotransmitters made in the gut. This explains why digestive issues and mental health problems often occur together during stressful periods. Mitochondrial meltdown in nerve cells. Your nerve cells' energy factories, mitochondria, are especially vulnerable to stress. Chronic stress reduces mitochondrial efficiency, increases free radical damage, impairs cellular energy production. This energy crisis in neurons leads to fatigue, brain fog, and slower nerve signal transmission throughout your body. The hormone nervous system tango. Stress hormones in your nervous system engage in a destructive dance. Elevated cortisol makes neurons more excitable, leading to anxiety. Reduces production of calming neurotransmitters. Disrupts normal hormone signaling. This creates a state where your nervous system becomes hypersensitive to even minor stressors over time. Epigenetic changes. Stress alters your genetic expression. Chronic stress doesn't just affect your current nervous system, it can change how your genes are expressed through epigenetic modifications. This means increased risk of neurological disorders, changes that can be passed to offspring, long-term alterations in stress response systems. The frightening part is these changes can persist even after the stress is gone, highlighting the importance of early intervention. Accelerated nervous system aging. Telomeres, protective caps on DNA, shorten faster under chronic stress. In your nervous system, this means premature aging of brain cells, earlier onset of age-related cognitive decline, reduced ability to repair neural damage. Some research suggests stress can age your nervous system by up to 10 extra years compared to chronological age. The pain amplification effect. Stress turns up your nervous system's pain volume. It lowers pain thresholds, increases inflammatory pain signals, reduces natural painkiller production. This explains why chronic pain conditions often flare during stressful periods and why stress management is crucial for pain treatment. Nervous system exhaustion, when your wiring burns out. After prolonged stress, your nervous system can enter a state of exhaustion characterized by extreme fatigue despite rest, emotional numbness, complete overwhelm by minor stressors. This burnout state represents severe dysregulation that may require professional help to recover from fully. Children's developing nervous systems at risk. Early life stress has particularly devastating effects on the developing nervous system, potentially leading to lifelong hypersensitivity to stress, cognitive development issues, emotional regulation difficulties. This highlights the importance of creating low-stress environments for children's healthy neurological development. The recovery roadmap: healing your nervous system. While the damage sounds scary, your nervous system has remarkable healing capacity. Effective strategies include vagus nerve stimulation exercises, mindfulness and meditation practices, targeted nutritional support, sleep optimization, gradual stress exposure training. With consistent effort, you can rebuild a more resilient nervous system. Prevention is better than cure. Protecting your nervous system from stress damage requires daily habits like stress awareness practices, regular movement breaks, social connection, creative expression. Building these into your routine creates a buffer against stress's harmful neurological effects. Thank you, and let's stay connected. Thank you for joining me on this journey of discovery. If you found this video valuable, imagine what you'll learn next. Subscribe to Wisdom Forge and hit the bell icon so you never miss more thought-provoking content, practical wisdom for everyday life, the tools to unlock your full potential. Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your biggest takeaway or what topics you'd like to see next. Until next time, keep growing, keep learning.